All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we're going to do multiplication 2-digit by 1-digit here. Okay, when we do that, we want to think about this as place value. So we're always starting here in the ones place. And when we multiply it with the number above, we want to think of it like this. We want to think of it, I'm doing ones places times one places. Then I'm doing ones place times tens place. If there was 100, then I would do ones place times 100 place. Okay, so it forms a pattern. Ones times ones times tens, ones times hundreds, then 1,000, then 10,000, then 100,000. So we would just keep kind of going across here. When we do that, we write our number directly below where this number was. So 3 times 1 would be 3. 3 times 2 would be 6, and it goes directly below this number. So what we're really doing here is we're doing 3 times the ones place and 3 times the tens place. So the last thing that we did is we did the distributive property where we did 3 times 20, and then we did plus 3 times 1. Okay, so 3 times 20 is 60, and then 3 times 1 is 3. So that's what we're really doing here. We're doing 3 times 1, which is this one, is this. And there 3 goes here. And here we're really doing 3 times 20 because this 2 is in the tens place. So 3 times 20 is 60, and the 6 goes here. Boom. It auto adds them together, and there's our answer. Okay, so this is the traditional way we do it in the United States of multiplying. So I'll walk you through a couple more here, and then you're just going to finish this page. On these ones, I would just rewrite them out. So you got 31 times 5. I would just put the 5 here and do it like that. So same thing here, 208 times 3, I would put the 3 here and do it like that. It's just easier to work them down than side to side. So let's do a couple more here. So here we're doing the ones place times the ones place. So 6 times 2 is 12. I'm going to put the 2 down here, and I need to carry the 1 up on top because it's gonna be added in here. So now I'm doing 6 times 30, or 6 times 3, which would be 18, and I would add this 1 into the 18. It would now become 19. So this would be 192. Here's what that looks like this. So 6 times 2 plus 6 times 30. Okay, 6 times 2 would be 12, and 6 times 30 would be 180. Okay, when I add those together, the 12, and this would be this carried number, would go here, and this 2 would go here. So when I add them together, that's why I carry the 1 when I'm multiplying across, is it will be added in here. So this is 2, this is 9, this is 1. That's what I do when I carry over. So 6 times 2 is 12. I put the 2 down below, and I carry the 1 up high. Okay, if there's a number that has tens in the first one, the 10 has to go up here so it can kind of drop down into the answer of this one. Okay, let's do one more because it's going to happen again here. So 9 times 2 is 18. I put the 8 here, and the 1 goes directly up here. Okay, and then I do 9 times 5, and that's 45 plus 1 is 46. 46. Okay, if I were to show you how it breaks it out into distributive, I would do 9 times 2 plus 9 times 50. Okay, 9 times 2 is 18. 9 times 50 would be 450. When I add them together, there's my 1 that got carried right here. It goes into that where the 5 was. So I got 8, 6, 4. Same answer. So you see how carrying the 1 really works. Okay, in problems like this with a 0, I'm going to do 7 times 1 is 7. 7 times 0 is 0, so I must put that 0. If I don't put the 0, I'm going to mess the whole thing up, and it will be incorrect. And then I'll do 4 times 7 is 28. And I'll just put the 28 there because there's nowhere left up here to multiply, so the answer will just go down there. So this is 2,807. I gotta put that 0 when there's a 0. If I forget to put the 0, it makes the whole problem incorrect. All right, so you're gonna finish the rest of this problem. Go.